Consider this sentence. The trophy would not fit in the brown suitcase because it was too big. What was too big? You know instantly, of course. Your mind doesn't just parse the grammar, it constructs a mental scene. You see the objects, you understand their physical relationship. You simulate the act of trying to place a large object into a smaller one. This intuitive physics is something we do without thinking. For a machine, however, it is just a pronoun, a statistical probability pointing to one noun or the other. There is no simulation, only math. This isn't just a metaphor. When you read the word kick, the part of your brain that controls your leg, the motor cortex, shows the tiny flicker of activity. Read the word grasp, and the area for your hand responds. This is called embodied cognition. Our language is not an abstract code. It is fundamentally grounded in the physical experience of having a body that interacts with the world. Words have a sensory echo, a ghost of an action or a feeling. An AI has no leg to kick with, no hand to grasp. It has only the word, a point in a vast, abstract mathematical space. So how does an AI understand anything? It uses geometry. Imagine a giant multi-dimensional map. On this map, words are like cities. King is a city and queen is another. The path, or vector, from man to woman is the same length and direction as the one from king to queen. This is how a machine can answer analogies. It's not understanding royalty or gender, it's just doing vector arithmetic. It's navigating a map of relationships it has memorized from all the text it has ever read. The problem is, that map is not the territory. The AI's entire universe is built from human language, a second-hand account of reality. It knows that fire is hot because the words fire and hot appear together millions of times. It has never felt heat. It has never experienced the consequence of touching something hot. Its knowledge lacks causal depth. It has learned a correlation, a shadow of a physical law, but not the law itself. It's like becoming a world-class expert on swimming by only ever reading books about it. There's a famous thought experiment called the Chinese room. Imagine you're in a locked room and don't speak Chinese. People slide slips of paper with Chinese characters under the door. You have a massive book of rules that tells you exactly which characters to send back out in response. To the people outside, it looks like they're having a fluent conversation with someone inside. But do you understand Chinese? Not at all. You're just manipulating symbols according to a set of rules. This is a powerful analogy for how a language model operates as a sophisticated symbol processor, not a conscious understanding mind. True context isn't just the words on the page. It's the unspoken social rules, the shared cultural memories, the physical environment, the tone of voice. Sarcasm is a perfect example. The words say one thing, but the context, the tone, flips the meaning entirely. An AI trained on text struggles with this because the crucial data, the nonverbal cues, is missing. It's trying to understand a 3D world through a 2D photograph. Our understanding is volumetric. It's filled with assumptions and experiences that we don't even realize we're using. So when an AI seems to misunderstand, it isn't broken. It's just operating exactly as designed, within a fundamentally different and far flatter reality. Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.